At number 7 is Show Ayuk. At number 8, Jordan Luce. At number 10, Andrew James. At number 14, Zico Gikombe. At number 18, Joshua Prickett. At number 19, Alana Brand. At number 20, Charlie Adams. At number 27, Samuel Appleton. And at number 44, Sean Chicumba. Head coach, Zeke Chicumba, assisted by Leanna Adams. Let's give it up for the Aces. And their opponents, the London Titans. Let's start it off with number 7, Chris Weeks. At number 8, Andrew Weeks. At number 16, Lee Welsh. At number 21, Sammy Raymond. At number 34, Sophie Patterson. At number 38 is Yassine Ibosan. At number 44 is Joel Clifton. At number 60 is Jamal. At number 83 it's Ben Triglia Fulton. And the head coach, Louise Sutton. Let's give it up for the London Titans. Okay, it's now time to start and announce the rosters for the Division 1 final. We'll start with the Jaguars. At number 1, Harry Whiteley. At number 3, George Gray. At number 5, John Harper. Number 7, Ian Brown. At number 11, Matthew Schaefer. At number 30, Angus Drew. At 31, Stephen Edwards. 42, Simon West. At 54, it's Anastasia Leeds. At 62, it's Matt Stan. Head coach Ian Brown, assisted by Angus Drew. Let's give it up for your Jaguars. Now it's time for the roster of the Sheffield Steelers. At number 6, Matty Wilson. At number 9, Steve Ryan. 14, Steve Jow. 16, Alex Wilson. 17, John Williams. 24, Matt Travers. 28, Will Bonner. 30, Jared Ryan. 41, Luke Collins. 77, Brad Thompson. Their head coach, Ken Hayes, assisted by Richard Sargent. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for our Division 1 finalists. If you're here supporting the Aces, please make some noise. It all comes down to this. Once again, thank you to the University of Worcester for hosting this event, the staff behind DWB, DJ Cats, and the officials that have worked so hard to get here to the finals as well.
Good afternoon and welcome in to Worcester Arena for the British Wheelchair Basketball National Championship Finals weekend. Third day of the finals, and today here on court 2 we've got the third and fourth place placing game between the Aces and the London Titans. The London Titans finishing second in Division 1 South, 9 wins and 3 losses. They've been averaging 61.5 points per game coming into this competition. Semi-final yesterday against the Sheffield Steelers. It was a 64 win for the Steelers over the Titans. So they played the Aces now. The Aces 11-1, first in Division 1 South. 11 wins, 0 losses. After that first opening game loss to Cardiff to start the season, 60.6 per game, points per game in the regular season. And the semi-final against the Jaguars yesterday, the Jaguars winning that one 65-48. So teams fighting it out to third and fourth place today. Kaz Bullock here with you as we get ready to tip off in around 30 seconds time. Starting for the London Titans, it will be Andrew Weeks, Sammy Raymond, Joel Clifton, Jamal and Ben Triglia-Poulton. And for the Aces, Liam Baskett, Jordan Luce, Alana Brand, Charlie Adams and Sean Chigumba. So teams coming out on court, it will be the Titans playing in white and the Aces in purple. So teams out on court And for the tip, it will be loose against Jamal. As we're ready to get the third and fourth place game in Division 1 underway. And balls up. First possession will go to the Aces, and Chigumba has it. Against Trigliapulton, lobs it over to Luce. A bit too much on that pass though, so the ball will go to the Titans. As the ball goes rolling all the way over towards Court 1. And on Court 1 we have got the Division 1 final. That is between the Sheffield Steelers and the Jaguars. You can catch that game live on the British Wheelchair Basketball YouTube channel, or come on down to the Worcester Arena if you're in the area. Grab your tickets. We've still got loads more action throughout the day for you today here on the floor, as Trigliapulton doesn't get the shot to go for the Titans. Titans shooting on the right hand side of your screen, Aces on the left. Chigumba over to Luce. Luce working his way inside, dishes over to Brand, and Brand shot will pop out, but that is a great look for Alana Brand, and something you're going to see a lot of from her throughout today's game. She was playing in the Women's Premier League final against the East London Phoenix as she plays for the Loughborough Lightning. Weeks can't get the shot to go. Jamal underneath the basket. Second chance doesn't go. Luce has the ball. Pushing the ball down the court against Raymond all the way to the hole and drops it in. And Jordan Luce gets the Aces onto the scoreboard. The Paralympian representing the French national team out in Paris last year has a hot start for the Aces. Titans looking to answer here. Clifton from the elbow, not that time, picked up by Chigumba. Luce has it, and watch Luce as he gets down the court, a really fast player, able to use his speed. But Trigliapulton comes away with the steal for the Titans. Bullet pass inside to Clifton, turns, puts it in off the glass, and Joel Clifton will go to the foul line for a chance at a three-point play. Foul is called on the Aces, and Joel Clifton, an out-and-out scorer for this London Titans team. He's also playing in the Premier Division. He's been averaging 22 points per game in Division 1. He leads Division 1 South in total points scored this season. Dropped 25 points and 8 rebounds in yesterday's Premier Division semi-final. As he can't get the free throw to drop, and it's Luce taking it down the court, tips it. Oh, great ball movement there from Jordan Luce, who lays it in. And 4 points for Luce. Luce yesterday for the Aces in their semi-final against the Jaguars, 12 points, 11 rebounds and 5 assists. The matchup between Luce and Clifton going to be a really interesting one to watch today out here on court. Raymond into Jamal. Doesn't go, gets his own rebound. Another rebound for Luce. Luce in the corner, thought about the shot, gets it over to basket, guarded by Trigliapulton, 5 seconds on the clock, into basket, and foul's called on the shot. Liam Basket goes to the foul line for a chance for 2 at the stripe. Liam Basket previously played Division 1 for the Sheffield Steelers. We've waved off the foul on the shot, so call was foul on the floor. It's going to be an end line ball. So Chigumba will inbound. Luce. Pass back into Chigumba. What a move that connection between those two players. Watch Chigumba racing to the basket, finds the space. Loose, always able to find the open man out there on court, or woman. You've got the open player. Trigliapulton to Clifton. Clifton working round the outside. Jamal fading away, in off the glass. A 6-4 lead, for the Aces here over the Titans. Just over 6.5 minutes to play in the first quarter. Chigumba finds basket. Basket lines up the two, sinks it! And Liam Basket gets on the scoreboard for the Aces. Clifton. Clifton surveying. Trigliapulton has space at the foul line. Off the back iron, but Jamal is there for the rebound and puts it back in. Jamal playing for the Titans in Division 2. Last season was named the Titans D2 Player of the Year in 2024. 11 points and 9 rebounds, along with 3 assists yesterday in that semi-final against the Steelers. A real impact player out there for the Titans as Chigumba from the foul line doesn't get it to drop. Jamal with another rebound. Trigliapulton. Trigliapulton driving to the basket, scoops it up, and an offensive foul is called against the Titans. So ball will go back the way of the Aces. Chigumba with the behind the back. He's got some Showtime moves. Basket. Back to Chigumba. Loose in the corner. Hands over to Brand. That won't go. And you'll see players like Alana Brand, who have played so much basketball over the course of this weekend, playing across the divisions. And sometimes having run from court 1 over to court 2 as Joel Clifton opens his account. Ties the game at 8. Chigumba to Loose. Loose lines up a long 2. Another rebound for Jamal. That's his 6th. And we're only in the first quarter. Jamal into Clifton. Clifton under pressure. Doesn't matter. Joel Clifton just continues to make the difficult shots all weekend long, all season long. Chigumba gets it to drop. And Sean Chigumba with a big shot for the Aces. Tied back at 10. Trigliapulton against Loose. Loose knocks the ball away. Using his advantage there with the mismatch as Clifton spins against Brand. And big shot there for Jamal. Gets the friendly bounce. Jamal up to 8 points and 6 rebounds. Aces with... Chigumba can't quite keep his own rebound in. As the Titans have a 2-point lead here in the first quarter, just over 3 minutes to play. Clifton, three's up, won't go.
We return to the action on court number 1.
Loose, directs his team, has space there as Basket in the corner, using the screen from Brand, shot short. Jamal pushing the pace for the Titans. Titans up 2 here in the first quarter. Jamal to Clifton. And foul will be called against the Aces on Charlie Adams. That's his first. So sideline ball for the Titans. That's a 3rd team foul on the Aces. Clifton. And an out of bounds called. The pressure there from the Aces forcing the Titans out of bounds. And they'll get the ball back and a chance for the Aces to tie or take the lead on this possession. Chigumba, hands off to Brand. Basket. Dishes over to Loose. 7 seconds on the shot clock. Loose, long pass into the corner. Chigumba's there. 2 seconds, has to put something up. Splashes it in at the buzzer, and Sean Chigumba making it rain. Woodside at 12 all here in the first, under 2 minutes to play. Clifton spins against Brand, looking to make some space. Raymond from the foul line, doesn't drop. Loose with another board. Chigumba against Raymond, spinning. It's a great screen there from Brand, giving Chigumba space for the shot. And that's it. Give Sean Chigumba an inch of daylight. He's going to make you pay. That teamwork, the screen from Alana Brand, absolutely brilliant setup, getting Chigumba the space he needs. Aces on top by 2. And foul called inside. Basket won't count. Foul was before the shots, and that'll be the 4th team foul on the Aces. So sideline for the Titans. Raymond into Clifton. Clifton drops it into Weeks. Weeks turns and fires, it spins out. Loose with rebound number 5. Loose going to take it all the way to the hole. That's short. Clifton dives in for the rebound. Clifton from the foul line. Doesn't drop. You saw Loose racing down to try and defend from behind. Just put off the shot. He was disrupted there over Clifton. And Loose into Chigumba. Chigumba reverse, doesn't drop. Clifton against Brand. 13 seconds. Jamal off the rim. Loose has the rebound. 6 seconds. 4 seconds. It's going to have to be a heave from half court. Loose will put it up. And oh, that was so close. That was so close. At the end of the first quarter, it's a 14-12 lead for the Aces over the London Titans. A back and forth first quarter so far. For the Titans leading the way, it's been Joel Clifton, 6 points, 2 rebounds and 2 assists. And Jamel with 6 points, 6 rebounds and an assist so far. And for the Aces, Sean Chigumba, 8 points along with a rebound. Jordan Loose dropping 4 points and grabbing 6 boards for the Aces. And over on court 1, in the Division 1 final, the Sheffield Steelers have a 2-point lead over the Jaguars, 10-8 in the first quarter. After the Division 1 third and fourth place game here on court 2, and the final on court 1, we've got the Premier Division final coming up, and the Premier Division third and fourth place games. The third and fourth place game taking place at 3:30, and the final rounding out the day at 4 o'clock on what has been an absolutely fantastic weekend of basketball here at the Worcester Arena. We've had non-stop action since Friday night, and it's a real opportunity to see the talent in this country out on display, out on court, game after game. We've had 20 games across the weekend on 2 courts here at the Worcester Arena. All the games streamed live on the British Wheelchair Basketball YouTube channel. So if you missed any of the games, you can go back, catch up on the action.
And we're back in on both courts.
So teams ready to take the court for the second quarter. The Aces with a 2-point lead. Triglia-Poulton will inbound for the Titans. Another player that's also playing the Premier Division for the Titans. You can catch him back out on this court after this game in the 3rd and 4th place Premier Division game. That's between the London Titans and the Manchester Revolution. And a lot of players, as I mentioned before, so on this Division 1 team, you'll see the likes of Joel Clifton and Triglia-Poulton, Sammy Raymond playing for the Premier team. So a lot of basketball played as Clifton shot short. Basket gets the rebound. Gets it over to Brand. Brand and Luce is fouled. Oh, that was an out of bounds. Ball goes out of bounds. So the Titans will get it back. So teams playing across the leagues, it really helps players build that familiarity, build those connections with each other. As Clifton shot from the foul line, that's a tough shot over the defense. Ties the game at 14. Luce round the outside, finds Chigumba. Back to Luce. Luce, three's up, three's down! Jordan Luce from behind the arc. Aces go up 3. Raymond to Clifton. Clifton spinning, looks to break free. Dishes it inside to Raymond. Raymond on the drive. And Sammy Raymond, with his first points of the game, cuts the lead down to 1. (17-16) here in the second quarter. Chigumba had those 16 points yesterday in the semi-final. Over to Luce. Luce has space from behind the line. That'll go! And back-to-back buckets for Luce. And the Titans are going to have to try and close that shot down for Luce. He's getting too much space to get the shot off. As the ball's knocked out of bounds, stays Titans ball. Jamal, long pass over to Clifton. Clifton into Jamal. Jamal uses the glass, too strong. Brand has the rebound. Chigumba looking to get the ball over the halfway line and will. Being chased down by Raymond. Chigumba in the corner, into Brand. Brand, high off the glass and in. That was a tough catch from Alana Brand. Rewarded for her hard work underneath the basket there with 2 points. And Brand gets her first points of the game. 21-16 to the Aces. Clifton has to back the ball out. Tough D here from basket. And Clifton finds some space and answers with a bank shot. Neck and neck between these two teams. Loose weaving inside, using the screws from basket, and Loose at an angle almost behind the basket still gets the shot to fall. He's up to 11 points, leads all scorers. Clifton against Loose, and hits! Joel Clifton and Jordan Loose almost in a competition of horse, who can make the most difficult shot. Loose over to Chigumba. Chigumba won't get it to go. Clifton racing down the court, and you can see the pressure defense from Liam Baskett on Joel Clifton, making it really difficult for Clifton and the Titans to get the shot that they want. But Triglia-Poulton drives inside, scoops it up and in. And Triglia-Poulton gets on the scoreboard. Had 3 rebounds and a couple of assists in yesterday's semi-final for the Titans. As Loose passes back to Chigumba. Chigumba over to Baskett. Baskett, not that time. 1 point game here as we approach the halfway point of the first half. Clifton, and banks it in again, and Joel Clifton, the bank is open for him this weekend. Clifton up to 14 points. Titans go ahead for the first time since the first quarter. Get the interception, and the Titans again a chance here to increase this 1 point lead. As Jamal drives inside, fading away. That's good. And a timeout. Timeout being asked for by the Aces. As Loose controls the ball. Loose on the baseline. And technical foul called on the Aces and Loose. So it will be a technical foul shot for the Titans. So a 26-23 lead for the Titans here in the first half, as we'll have a timeout called. So teams coming back out on court. 4:38 to play here in the first half. A 26-23 lead for the Titans over the Aces. And it will be a technical free throw for Joel Clifton after that technical foul called on Jordan Loose underneath the basket. Joel Clifton shooting 70% from the foul line in the Premier Division this season, where he's also averaging 14.6 points per game, 6.4 rebounds and 2 assists. Shot doesn't go, so the Aces get the ball back Ball goes back to where it was when the technical foul was called. So Aces looking to cut into this 3-point lead. Basket from the baseline. Bounce doesn't go. And foul called on the shot. And Andrew Japes into the game for the first time is going to go to the line. First touch of the game results in 2 potential free throws. Andrew Japes had 6 points, 3 rebounds in yesterday's semi-final. Previously played for the Wakefield Whirlwinds. As he gets the first free throw to fall. Leads down to 2 for the Titans. And second one doesn't go, tipped into the hands of Clifton. Clifton in the corner, looks to break free of Brand. Raymond passes back to Weeks. That was a great pass from Raymond. Jamal fading away, too strong. Picked up by Weeks. The Titans get another chance here as the ball goes out of bounds, but going to stay London ball. And 5 offensive rebounds for the Titans in today's game. Just 1 for the Aces. And in tight games like this, it's those offensive rebounds, those second chance points that they can lead to that are so crucial as the ball's tipped into the hands of Clifton. Clifton at the buzzer. Rebound Aces. Chigumba's racing down the court. Clifton looks to catch up with him, but Chigumba takes it to the hole and is going to go to the foul line. Sean Chigumba, such a fast player out there on court, one of the fastest players you're going to see, and it's no surprise that he's represented Team GB in wheelchair racing at the World Para-Athletic Championships earlier this month. Just a really talented young player out there, also played for England Central at the Under-18 National Junior Championships last year. Alongside his teammates Josh Prickett, Sam Appleton and Ilana Brand. So Chigumba puts the Aces back within 1. Weeks inside, can't get it to go. Chigumba again on the break, racing down the court, trying to get the ball in, can't quite get there in time. Just a bit too far ahead of him. As a substitution for the Titans. And we see Sophie Patterson into the game for the first time for London, alongside Chris Weeks. Sophie Patterson playing for the East London Phoenix, winning the Women's Premier League title yesterday in their game against the Loughborough Lightning, and Patterson named MVP for her performance in that game. She's a player that you're not going to see too much on the score sheet or in the rebound column, but the work that she does off the ball is absolutely crucial for her team. She'll set the screen, curl round, give her teammates opportunities. She creates so much space for players on her team at any level that she's playing at, as Triglia Poulton hits from the foul line. And it's a 3-point Titans lead. Just under 3 minutes to play in the half. Chigumba passes over to Brand. Brand fading away. Clifton with his 5th rebound of the game. Clifton looking to pass out of it. Long pass to Weeks. Weeks off the rim. Chigumba grabs the rebound. Ball's down the court, bounces, picked up by the Aces, and can't finish at the rim. The Titans coming back on the attack as Clifton lines up a three, knocks it down. Biggest lead of the game so far for the Titans, 31-25. Joel Clifton on fire with 17 points in the first half. Chigumba looks to answer, weaving inside. Basket's good. Leads down to 4 for the Titans. And over on court 1 in the Division 1 final, the Sheffield Steelers have a 21-16 lead over the Jaguars. Again, you can watch that game live on the British Wheelchair Basketball YouTube channel. Get your split screens going, watch both of these games at the same time. As Chugliapulton blocked inside. Japes knocks it away. Titans will reset from the end line. Chugliapulton passes into Clifton. Clifton finds Weeks, knocked away by Basket. Liam Baskett's defense has just been incredible so far today. He's making it so tough for opponents. As the ball will go from the sideline to the Aces. 1:25 to play here in the half. Adams has space in the corner. Shot bounces out, but you can see there the screens that Alana Brown set in that corner underneath the basket. She gets her teammates the space that they need to get the shot off. As Clifton against Basket. And Joel Clifton continues to score for the Titans. 19 points for Clifton. Back to a 6-point lead for the Titans. Chigumba into the corner. Basket dishes inside. What a finish! And Charlie Adams, great catch and finish underneath the basket. Jamal, 30 seconds to go in the half. Clifton drops it inside to Patterson. Shot won't go, picked up by the Aces. Shot clock will be off, 15 seconds in the half. Basket to Chigumba, 8 seconds. 4 seconds, ball's out of bounds and will go to the Titans. And I think it's rolled under my table. There you go. So 3.9 seconds in the half, and we'll have a timeout called. As head coach Lou Sugden wants to draw a play up here for the Titans. 3.9 seconds, a lot of time to get something away as London look to increase their lead. So Joel Clifton, leading all scorers with 19 points personal, has 7 rebounds and 5 assists. We're on triple-double watch for Joel Clifton, as you should be most times he plays, because he's just an exceptional all-round player. He was out in Eurocup with the Titans this year, named to the All-Star 5, where he averaged 11.5 points per game and 5.5 rebounds a game. Dropped in 12 points, 5 rebounds and 3 assists off the bench against Pilatus. And having that experience, having the opportunity to play out in Euro Cup for the Titans, for the Manchester Revolution, for your Sheffield Steelers and the Jaguars, like a lot of teams here at the weekend have done over the course of the season, getting that opportunity to play against top international competition. Players will tell you it's just a fantastic experience and a great opportunity to bring what you learn there back to the game over here. So 3.9 on the clock. Clifton into Weeks. 2 seconds. Patterson has it. Needs to put something up and time will expire. So at the end of the first half, it's a 33-29 lead for the Titans over the Aces. Joel Clifton leading the way for London, 19 points, 7 rebounds and 5 assists. And for the Aces, Jordan Luce on 11 points and 6 rebounds, and Sean Chigumba on 11 points, 2 rebounds and 2 assists. So we're going to take a quick break for half time, but we'll be back with you very shortly, and keep it locked to the British Wheelchair Basketball YouTube channel.
So on court number 2, we have the end of the second quarter with the score at 33-29. As we conclude on court 1 with 2 minutes 6 left. Sheffield leading 24-16. For Sheffield puts it in for 2. 26-18, less than a minute to go. And the Jaguars respond with a nice shot. 20.
Good afternoon and welcome back into the University of Worcester Arena as we get ready for the second half of the Division 1 third and fourth placing game between the London Titans and the Aces. London Titans with a slim 4-point lead here as we get ready to head into the third quarter, 33-29. And the Titans having been led by Joel Clifton, 19 points, 7 rebounds, 5 assists, shooting 64% from the field. And for the Aces, it's been Sean Chigumba, 11 points, 2 rebounds and 2 assists. And Jordan Luce also on 11 points with 6 rebounds. So it'll be Aces ball to start things off here, as they look to try and cut into this 4-point deficit. Chigumba over to Basket. Basket from the elbow, off the rim, but tipped into the hands of Chigumba. Can't finish on the putback, as Clifton will have it for the Titans. Clifton into Jamal. Jamal off the glass and in.
The Titans extend their lead, 35-29.
Extends this Titans lead up to 6. Chigumba into Brand. Brand turns and fires.
19 with the banker home.
4 points for Brandon. It's a 4-point game.
Titans respond.
Clifton. Clifton looking to pass out of it. Trigliopolton's there, driving the lane. Extra pass over to Jamal. Shot doesn't drop. Tipped back into the hands of Trigliopolton. He's going to reset for the Titans. Clifton. Trying to go inside, fading away on the baseline. Oh, a tough shot from Joel Clifton, and he just continues to go deep in his bag and show out exactly why he is the leading scorer in Division 1 South this season. Adams over to Basket. Back to Adams. Basket, time running down. Hits from the foul line, and Liam Basket, 4 points, 3 rebounds. Again, back to a 4-point game. Trigliopolton finds a path inside, and foul is called against the Aces. That'll be the first team foul. Oh, an offensive foul called, apologies. That's against Trigliopolton, driving inside. So Aces ball. Basket. Guarded by Weeks. Ball's knocked away. Basket comes up with it. Ball's on the floor. Trigliopolton over to Clifton, and Clifton will take his time, calm, composed, puts the ball in the basket. It's what he does best. And Chigumba passes over to Japes, can't finish, put back won't go. Weeks with the rebound. And Clifton saves the ball for the Titans. Again, it's that tough defense of Liam Basket, making it difficult as Clifton's 3 doesn't fall. Six-point Titans lead, and foul on the floor against the Titans. First team foul for the Titans this quarter. As a substitution for London, and Lee Welsh checks in for the first time for the Titans. Jamal heads to the bench with 10 points and 7 rebounds. Chigumba won't go. Clifton with another rebound. Clifton looking at a double-double here, up to 9 boards along with his 23 points, and fouled on the shot, so Clifton goes to the line for 2. And Joel Clifton was recently named in the under-23 GB men's squad for the World Championships. He'll be heading out to Brazil with the team in June. A really exciting team of players on that under-23 squad. And the future's really bright for Team GB as Clifton hits the first free throw. Goes 2 of 2 from the line. Stretches the Titans' lead out to 8. Biggest lead of the game so far for London. Chigumba over to basket. Adams, long 2, nails it! Trigliapoulton against Chigumba. Round to Weeks. Back to Trigliapoulton, 5 seconds on the shot clock. Brand takes control for the Aces. Adams over to Chigumba. And foul on the Titans. That'll be on Welsh, his first. So coming up after this game, on court 2 at 3:30, we've got the 3rd and 4th placing game in the Premier Division between the London Titans and the Manchester Revolution. Over on court 1 at 4 o'clock, it will be the Premier Division final between the Sheffield Steelers and the Jaguars. Back out on court, the Aces looking to cut into this lead as Welsh secures the ball for the Titans. Clifton dishes off, and a great finish there from Trigliapoulton. Joel Clifton with eyes in the back of his head. Aces looking to respond, but Patterson intercepts the ball. Clifton racing down the court against Japes. Has to stop behind the three-point line. Trying to create some space. Weeks knocks it down. And we'll have a timeout called by the Aces. Head coach Zico Chigumba wants to talk things over with his team as the Titans just stretch out their lead here in the 3rd quarter. It's been a 10-6 run for London in the 3rd, 4:34 to play. The Titans are shooting 46% from the field and the Aces 43%. 24 rebounds for the Titans, 22 for the Aces, really evenly matched. But it's been the points from turnovers really making the difference for the London Titans. 12 points from turnovers, having forced 8 turnovers from the Aces. And the Aces only 2 points from the Titans' turnovers with 3. So the Titans have done a really good job of being able to keep hold of the ball. And they've also been able to force those turnovers from the Aces, but most importantly, capitalise on them. And when you have the likes of Sophie Patterson out there, Ben Trigliapoulton, they're players who are going to make it really difficult for teams. Strong defensive players. They're going to force their opponents into positions that they don't want to be in, into taking shots that are difficult, and that's where it comes and forces the turnover, and then London obviously able to capitalise on those. So back out on court, 4:34 to play. We'll see Jordan Luce back into the game for the Aces. He had 11.6 rebounds in the first half. Leanna Adams into the game for the first time for the Aces. And foul called on the floor against the Titans. So end line ball for the Aces. Leanna Adams also playing Women's Premier League for the Mohawks this season. She's had a few games already this weekend. As Luce over Trigliapulton, shot spins out of the basket. Weeks grabs the rebound for the Titans. Clifton, he's had the hot hand for London all game long. Weeks has the mismatch, puts it up and in. Chigumba over to Luce. Luce back to Chigumba. Luce, time to set up the shot off the rim, chased down by Chigumba. Will get the Aces another chance, and a long pass over to Adams, spinning against Trigliapulton. Luce inside, and an off-balance leaning shot, really tough. Gets his own rebound though, dishes over to Chigumba underneath the basket. And again, it's the connection between Luce and Chigumba. Luce, such a great passer, knows exactly where his teammate's going to be. Sean Chigumba using that space, following the ball, gets himself in position to finish at the rim. Clifton. And Brand with the rebound. Long pass over to Luce. Luce going one-on-one against Clifton. And foul called on the Titans. And that foul is going to put the Titans on 5 team fouls. So for 2:45 left in the third quarter, every foul that the Titans commit will put the Aces at the line. And that, if you're the Aces, that's something you can look to try and capitalise on. So Leanna Adams at the foul line. She had 8 points in yesterday's semi-final. Has been averaging 18.2 points per game, 11.8 rebounds and 5 assists in the Women's Premier League for the Mohawks this season. They're big numbers. Gets a second free throw to go and cuts the lead down to 9. A stoppage on the floor. So over on court 1 in the Division 1 final. It's a tight game between the Steelers and the Jaguars. 30 for the Sheffield Steelers, 28 for the Jaguars in the third quarter. Absolutely neck and neck between those two teams. Back out on the court, it's Titans ball. Clifton with space, off the rim. Adams with the rebound. Adams, a very strong rebounder. The way she positions herself under the basket, gets herself in a really good place as she uses the glass. She can rebound, she can score, can do a bit of everything. Leads down to 7 for the Titans. Clifton. Clifton driving inside. And again, Joel Clifton just continues his scoring barrage here for the Titans in the second half. 27 points, 9 rebounds and 8 assists for Clifton, as the Aces look to answer. So Titans ball, 1:44 to play here in the third quarter. Clifton against Adams. Spinning round the outside. Jamal under pressure from two defenders. Doesn't drop. Brand picks up the rebound, gets it over to Luce. Luce racing down the court. Look how fast he is. Scoops it up. Won't drop, but Adams is there. Can't finish on the putback, but Brand will. And Ilana Brand cleaning up the glass, finishing at the rim for the Aces. John Luce, so absolutely powering down the court, racing ahead of the Titans. As it's now a 7-point game, 49-42. Under a minute to go here in the third quarter. We're on Joel Clifton triple-double watch, 27 points, 9 rebounds and 8 assists for Clifton. One of the most exciting players that you can see out there on court, and he's going to be coming up in the Premier Division, third and fourth place game for the Titans after this one. So if you think, I want to see Joel Clifton score some more, watch this game and then watch the next game, because that's what he does. He scores, he rebounds, he assists. Anything you want him to do out there in court, he's going to do. So we just had a stoppage there to reset the clock, put an extra 10 seconds back on the clock. So 1:05 to play in the third quarter as Clifton finds Jamal, defended by Chigumba. Jamal hits the tough shot. He's up to 12 points. Leads back up to 9. Ball's loose. Loose picks it up. That was great awareness there from Chigumba. The ball was knocked away, but Chigumba able to get it over to his teammates. As Brand finds Adams against Clifton. Brand driving a lane to the basket. In off the glass. And Ilana Brand up to 8 points along with her 6 rebounds. Leads back down to 7. 10 seconds in the quarter, 8 seconds. Titans can hold for the last shot here. Clifton, three's up, won't go. And Patterson's putback doesn't fall, but another rebound from Liana Adams takes her up to 3. And at the end of the third quarter, it's a 51-44 lead for the Titans over the Aces. The Aces, though, chipping into that lead. Having been down 12 earlier on, brought it back to a 7-point game as we head into the fourth quarter. And it was an 18-15 run for London in the third. Joel Clifton is putting on a show. 27 points, 9 rebounds, now 9 assists. 1 rebound, 1 assist away from a triple-double. He's shooting 57% from the floor. And alongside him for the Titans, Jamal has 12 points, 7 rebounds and an assist. And for the Aces, leading the way in scoring, Sean Chigumba, 13 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists. Jordan Luce, 11 points, 6 rebounds and 3 assists for him. And Liana Adams, she's got 3 points and 3 rebounds, but she's also a +3 in her time on court in a game that the Aces are down by 7. So the plus-minus column is how many points better off your team is with you on the floor. So with Liana Adams out there on the floor, the Aces are 3 points better off. And when you're down as a team and have a player in the plus, that's a really impressive stat. Really shows the presence of a player like Liana Adams out there on the floor and what she can do off the ball, working really hard to set those screens, set her teammates up, and also the pressure she's putting on defensively, making it difficult for the Titans to get the shots that they want. So teams back out on the floor for the fourth quarter. Clifton using the skin from Jamal. Inside, knocked away. Will be Aces basketball. And a chance to cut into this 7-point lead.
As we turn our attention to court number 2.
Chigumba round the outside, looking for a lane to the basket. Passes back out. And, oh, count it! And the foul! Josh Prickett with a big bucket from the foul line. He goes to the free throw line for a chance at a 3-point play. Prickett with his first points of the game, and what a time to do it. A chance to cut into this lead even further. A player that was previously with the Division 3 Aces, represented England Central at the Under-18 Junior National Championships in 2023, gets the free throw to go, and we're back to a 4-point game. Raymond to Clifton. Clifton with the mismatch. Dishes over to Raymond. Passes back out to Clifton. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Need to put something up. Blocked by Luce. And the Aces with a chance to cut this to a single possession game. Luce will back the ball out. Finds Chigumba. Sean Chigumba spinning to create space. Drops it over to Prickett. Can't finish. That was a great cut from Prickett. Not able to convert, but that look and that connection again. Sean Chigumba with Josh Prickett. They played on that Under-18 National Junior Championships team for England Central last summer. You build those connections. As Luce, his shot will be short. It's picked up by Clifton. And Joel Clifton has his double-double with that 10th rebound along with 27 points. As an offensive foul called on the Titans there. So the Aces with a chance here. Again, to cut this to a single possession game, as we see Sophie Patterson and Ben Triglia-Poulton back in for the Titans. Sorry, Patterson to the bench, Triglia-Poulton in for Patterson. Luce thought about the shot. Into Chigumba. Chigumba fouled! And Sean Chigumba back to the foul line he'll go. 2 big shots to come. Chigumba on 13 points and 5 rebounds along with 4 assists. It's the 3rd team foul on the Titans this quarter. 8:32 still to play as Chigumba hits the first. Leads down to 3. And can't get the roll on the second, but it's a single possession game. 51-48. Titans with the ball. Clifton leading all scorers, blocked by Luce. That's the second rejection by Jordan Luce. And the Aces force a turnover. The bench is pumped. Jordan Luce, right place, right time. His timing to get his hand on the ball. Absolutely perfect to watch. as we'll have a timeout called. Teams want to talk things over. Head coach Louise Sugden for the London Titans and Zico Chigumba, head coach of the Aces, alongside Liana Adams in the assistant coach position. And for the Aces, having a player like Liana Adams out there, as I mentioned, playing Women's Premier League, assistant coach on the team, when you've got a player as a coach who's out there on the floor as well, it really helps you with that team combination, helps you direct what's going out on the floor, having a leader out there who can kind of settle the team down, say this is what we're looking to try and set up. And a great experience for her as well to learn from such a fantastic coach like Zico Chigumba, the Junior League Coach of the Year back in the 2022-23 season. Head coach of England at Central at the Under-18 Junior National Championships. And getting to coach his son as well, Sean, out there. So always fun to see when it's a family affair out there on court. But back out here on court two, it's a 51-48 lead for the London Titans. The Aces have the ball. Can they chip into this lead? They were down 12 earlier on as Patterson steals the ball. Foul will be called on Chigumba. And Sophie Patterson, that's what she does so well. She reads those passing lanes. In the Women's Premier League, she's been averaging 3 steals a game over the last 3 games she played going into yesterday's final. Clifton works against Brandt. Jamal inside. Shot spins out. That was practically all the way down the hole. Brandt to Loose. Loose is bumped, gets the contact. So 4th team foul for the Titans. The ball will be inbounded from the sideline. They'll take it from the end line, but the next team foul is going to put the Titans in the bonus. So if you're the Aces, that's maybe something you want to take a look at. If you can keep driving, keep getting those fouls called, you can get some shots up and get the Titans into foul trouble. Brand. Nothing but net. Ilana Brand brings the Aces back within 1. Jamal over to Clifton. Clifton against Loose, into Jamal. Jamal under pressure, ball's knocked away. Will be a foul though. So ball stays end line with the Titans. It's a 2nd team foul on the Aces. Clifton. Under 7 minutes to play here in the 4th. Clifton runs into Brand. Patterson to the basket, gets the roll. And Sophie Patterson with her first points of the game. Leads back up to 3 for the Titans. Chigumba looking to answer for the Aces. And a technical foul called on Liana Adams, I believe. So that will be 1 shot for the Titans. And Joel Clifton will take it. and won't drop. So ball is with the Aces on the baseline. We go back to where we were before the technical foul. And Sean Chigumba will inbound. Loose. Intercepted by Clifton. Clifton finds Weeks. And an offensive foul against the Titans. Ball is back with the Aces. It's been a 6-2 run for the Aces so far this quarter. They were down at 12 earlier on. Chigumba back to Loose. Loose working against Jamal. Pressure from Jamal. Great defense as he secures the rebound. Titans are looking to drive inside. Pass into Clifton. Clifton. And foul on the shot. So the Aces now on 14 fouls. Joel Clifton at the foul line. Clifton 2 of 5 from the line today. He has 27 points and 11 rebounds. And now 10 assists. He has his triple-double. But what he'll want is the win today for the Titans. As he puts London up 4. Can he make it 5? Yes, he can. And takes him to 29 points. Under 6 minutes to play here in the fourth. 5-point Titans lead. Loose. Chigumba. Back to Loose. Adams. Blocked by Weeks. Patterson gets the loose ball. Overhead pass to Weeks. And Clifton will set the team up. Clifton, 3, off the rim, tipped into the hands of Patterson. Aces not able to secure it. Weeks works against Chigumba. Weeks on the baseline, it's short. And tipped, saved in by Chigumba. And an offensive foul called against Adams as Clifton just positioned himself to take the contact. Could see it was coming, and a timeout called. So a 5-point lead for the London Titans here in the fourth quarter. Joel Clifton has led all scorers, 29 points, 11 rebounds and 10 assists along with a steal, a triple-double for him. He's put in an amazing performance today, as he has over the entire weekend. Jamal with 12 points, 8 rebounds and 2 assists. And for the Aces, Sean Chigumba, 14 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists. And Jordan Loose, 11 points, 6 rebounds and 5 assists for him. Ilana Brand also adding in 10 points and 6 rebounds. Titans' biggest lead was 12 points. The Aces were able to cut into it, brought it back to a 1-point game. But the Titans again just stretching it out. So let's see what the last 5 minutes of play brings. And over on court 1 in the Division 1 final. They're a couple of minutes away from finishing, and it's a 10-point game. The Sheffield Steelers lead 49-39 over the Jaguars. So teams coming back out on court. And it will be Raymond to inbound. Raymond with an assist in yesterday's semi-final. Clifton handles the ball. Clifton banks it in! Joel Clifton up to 31 points. He's eyeing up that 3rd place medal. 7-point lead for the Titans. Loose, time and space for the shot. And picked up by Clifton, rebound number 12. And Titans can start to use the clock here as Clifton resets his shot. 5 seconds. Pass knocked out of bounds by Chigumba. And it will be a shot clock violation as the time wound down. Good defense from the Aces. Chigumba just knocking the ball out of bounds as well. Taking some time off the clock. Shot clock expires and the Aces get another chance. Loose. Finds Chigumba. Back to Loose. Chigumba off the rim. Patterson with the rebound. Clifton. And offensive foul called goes against the Titans. So the Aces, again, a chance to cut into this lead. It's been a 6-all run so far here in the 4th quarter. Brand to Chigumba. Foul line shot. Bounces off the back iron. An offensive rebound for the Aces, so they'll get another chance here. Loose. Chigumba. Double teamed. Loose. Jamal pressuring him. But Loose. Calm, cool, collected. Cuts the lead down to 5. That's a really difficult shot for Loose. He makes it look easy, but it's so difficult. You can see Jamal with a hand in his face, really trying to be disruptive. But that's the experienced play of Loose. Big rebound for the Aces as Andrew Jakes pushes the ball up the floor. Loose. Spins against Patterson. Loose with the long 2. And Jordan Loose cuts the lead down to 3. Single possession game. 2:06 to play. Clifton in the corner, using the screen from Weeks. Clifton, big bucket from Joel Clifton, who continues to score for the Titans. He's up to 33 points personal. Loose looks to answer, can't get it to go. So end line ball for the Titans. 1:40 to play here in the 4th quarter. It's a 5-point game. Clifton. Clifton continues to score. Now up to 35 points for Joel Clifton. Again, leads back up to 7. The Titans have just been able to stretch out the score when they've needed to. As Loose rolls to the basket and banks it in. 5-point game. 1:06 to play here in the fourth. Again, Titans can use the clock here if they want to. Take some time off. Run it down. Clifton takes it, makes it. 37 points for Joel Clifton. Are we going to get a 40-piece from Clifton? I wouldn't put it past him.
So, an absolutely thrilling contest between two local rivals.
Over on court one, the Division 1 final has finished. The Sheffield Steelers coming away with a hard-fought win, 49-44 over the Jaguars.
Brilliant play. Absolutely great advertisement for wheelchair basketball.
Will Bonner with 21 points and 9 rebounds leads the way for the Steelers. And for the Jaguars, it was George Gray on 18 points and 19 rebounds. A huge Division 1 final as the table and referees just conferring and putting some time back on the clock here over on court 2. Just a reminder, coming up after this game at 3:30, we've got the Premier Division 3rd and 4th place game between the Manchester Revolution and the London Titans. Over on court 1, it'll be the Premier Division final between the Sheffield Steelers and the Jaguars. So 51 seconds here in the fourth quarter. Have the Aces got a run in them these last few seconds? Loose and draws the foul, so Jordan Loose will go to the line. The Titans are going to make the Aces work for it.
John Harper, Ian Brown, Matthew Schaefer, Angus Drew,
Jordan Loose,
Stephen Edwards, Simon West,
17.6 rebounds and 5 assists for the Aces today. Averaging 19.3 points per game so far this season for the Aces in Division 1. Leading the team in scoring as he hits the first free throw.
And can I ask the captain to come back up to collect the runners-up trophy, please?
And second one doesn't go. Clifton rebounds the ball. 6-point game. Again, Titans with time on their side here. And fouls called on the Aces. So that will put the Titans at the line. And it'll be Joel Clifton shooting 2.
Let's start with Matty Wilson. Steve Ryan.
Clifton previously played with the Plymouth Raiders in Division 3.
Alex Wilson.
Plymouth Fusion last year, where he played in Eurocup 3 and named to the All-Star 5 team. Back-to-back All-Star 5s for Clifton in Eurocup last year with the Plymouth Fusion, this year with the London Titans. Gets his first free throw, takes him up to 38 points. The crowd want a 40-piece here for Joel Clifton. Cheering him on from the London Titans side as he goes 2 of 2, 39 points. 13 rebounds, 10 assists as we have a timeout called. And with 29.2 seconds to go, and the Titans up 8, the Aces will need to get some quick points on the board here.
This gentleman did an all-round performance today. Shooting, defense, passing, the whole shebang. Played offense, defense all the way through. So let's give it up for number 28, Will Bonner. He knocked down some long J's. We all saw it. And finally, can we invite the captain?
So teams coming back out on court. 29.9 seconds, a lot of time in basketball. The Aces are going to need to do something special here.
Sheffield Steelers Division 1 2025 champion!
So Aces ball from the sideline. We'll see Samuel Appleton into the game for the Aces, getting his first minutes on court today. Chigumba into Loose. Loose. Thought about the shot, it's Loose. And Loose picks it up. Time running down, and shot doesn't fall. Titans have the rebound. Titans will be fouled, so Jamal will head to the line. And the London Titans are a few seconds away from securing third place. So it will be foul shots for Jamal. And coming up in just half an hour's time here on Court 2, you can catch the Premier Division 3rd and 4th place game between the London Titans and the Manchester Revolution. Joel Clifton, I imagine, will show no signs of slowing down scoring after a dominant performance from him today, having played the full 40 minutes. 39 points, shooting 59% from the field. He has 13 rebounds and 10 assists. Just an incredible all-round performance, and a perfect example of why Joel Clifton is so valuable to this team. As he gets the rebound, looks to put the ball back in the basket. It doesn't go, but he's going to go to the line, and he's got a chance here for 42 shots to come.
Court 2, the Titans to the line, shooting 65-57.
Clifton with a huge 25.8 rebound game in yesterday's Premier Division semi-final. Free throw is off the rim. The crowd are holding their breath here as they're waiting for the 40th point from Joel Clifton. Can he get it at the line? Oh, it's rimmed down, unlucky. As Loose will have the ball for the Aces, and as time expires it will hit the rim, but congratulations to the London Titans, finishing in 3rd place with a hard-fought victory over the Aces, 66 to 57.
Congratulations to both teams.
Joel Clifton, 39 points, 13 rebounds and 10 assists along with a steal. Jamal with 13 points, 9 rebounds and 2 assists. And Ben Trigliapultin adding in 6 points, a rebound and 2 assists. And for the Aces, 18 points from Jordan Loose, 6 rebounds, 5 assists and 2 steals. Sean Chigumba adding in 14 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists. Alana Brand, 10 points for her, along with 6 rebounds and an assist. And Liana Adams off the bench, 3 points, 4 rebounds and an assist in 11.5 minutes, but a +3 in a game that the Aces lost by 8. A really great testament to Liana Adams' defensive performance and her impact out on the court. So congratulations to the London Titans. Coming up after this game, we've got the